In the last episode, I think we started expanding again. So we built those pastures here, and I suppose those orchards as well. They look kind of new. I mean, that one doesn't because it already has fallen trees, but this surely does. So let's see what else we can do, and let's play Banished. Now, in one of the last episodes, I had a comment saying that this would be a good place for a market, like over here, I think. And I'm going to reply to that. No, it's not quite the place for a market, because what I was saying here was that this barn doesn't suffice, because while it does get food from all those buildings down here, and it should get enough, because we haven't changed anything here down really. The problem is that... Do we actually have enough... we actually have enough foresters? My problem here is that we do not... or that this barn is getting emptied. For example, if this barn, or if those barns here, this one, and I think I had another one over here, or somewhere in that area, if those get emptied, then this market will grab things from this barn. If this is the last place it has things, and if this barn is empty, all those people here are screwed. And that's the problem I have with this. And I should have probably thought about this earlier, but in the beginning there was very little point in building a market. Well, it would have made sense to build a market. Turn that around. I can't turn that around. But I didn't have the resources, and you can see the market is a very, very expensive building. It costs a lot of resources, and we just didn't have them, and it also costs a lot of working time. So basically a lot of man hours go into the market. And I just couldn't do this. I just didn't really have the time. I could have probably done it a bit earlier, well, a lot earlier, but not in the really early game, because in the really early game you have to be very careful with your time. And in the early game, when I only had this one place which consumed food, and this one place which produced food, this barn was sufficient. Now I can't remove this barn because first of all it would take ages, because it would have to be emptied first. And secondly, I don't necessarily want to build a market in this area here. Actually, I could squeeze it in here. I suppose I could squeeze a market in there. Oh, look at that, it's stone and iron. Now we could go for just more foresting here. And of course lose a bit of efficiency due to this mountain and those mountains here. But I suppose it would make sense. This is also a pretty good place for more forestry, I suppose. Probably not. Okay, so now where to place a market? I don't want to tear down any of those houses, because I don't think that's going to solve anything. And I'd have to sort out homeless people. I guess, does the market fit in? I think I tried it already, but it doesn't fit in here. It looks rectangular, but apparently it's perfectly square. It just looks like it goes down further than it goes from left to right. Okay. Now this, they say we're nice. We'll make steel tools then. This is good because now it claims we are at the tool capacity. And if I select steel tools to be built now, this is another blacksmith, he'll make steel tools. This should slowly phase out the iron tools. And there's a trader. And it's time to do this again. Crop rotation, because I can. I want wheat, I want corn. Let's finish that quickly. I want more wheat, I want beans, and I want potato. Why do I not have a pumpkin field? You'll be a pumpkin field then. Okay, what do you have? You have sheep. No. Well, that was quick. Yeah, so as you can see, livestock merchants are essentially useless to me right now. Because they just don't serve any real purpose anymore. What is that? That's a tailor. I don't want to tear down a tailor. I'm trying to keep them all. Also, let's just see if that would fit. It wouldn't fit anyway. Okay. If I built one market here, what if I just moved this street a bit? That would probably work. If we move this street to the left just a bit. Yeah, the street has to go. How can I remove a street? Remove roads. There we go. That'll do. I'll remove all of this road. Now, I think we need a builder for that. Okay. So we'll move the road and then we'll have a market. This will take a lot of time and space as well. But it's fine. It's all fine. Of course, we won't have a perfectly straight road anymore. Also, I think I have a stone road here. And the question was if people moved faster here. They should. We'll try to follow someone who's walking up. Yeah, I think they're going slightly faster. Low on firewood as well. Oh, we're low on logs in general. That will also be slightly remedied by this... well, this, if I build a market here. Let's just make use of the winter and tell people to remove all the resources from here. Because, as you know, farmers will act as workers, which means all those people are going to stream down here and wipe out everything that even looks like resources. Which means I get stuff done really quick in winter. Look at that. Now this should also help a lot with our wood shortage. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, now to get the trader sorted out first. What do you have? You have pumpkin, mutton... You have a lot of food. We don't actually need food anymore. Yeah, you missed your golden days, my friend. I would have gladly sold him everything I had he arrived like 2 or 3 years earlier. Okay, what are you short of? You apparently are short on wool. Can't do anything about that right now. Okay, market. Okay, if I build it here, that should do. Now we can also replace that street from here to here. It'll naturally go around the market. And I like how they kept that space for the streets. Did we get another trader? No. I know we're low on logs. Remove those as well, please. I'll have to probably select some other logs to remove as well. I actually don't like those. Make them go away. Those trees can stay for now. Those are kind of useless. Let's get rid of those. We'll probably expand in that direction anyway, at some point. Ooh, a new merchant. What do you have? Merchant. Pecan seeds and bean seeds. I'm quite sure we have bean seeds. I'm not sure about the pecans though. I always keep messing that up. Trade items. We also have pecan seeds, so we really don't need you either. However, I'm tempted to just place an order here. I want... What do I not have? We don't have cabbage seeds, so let's buy cabbage seeds. Not sure the children in the village will enjoy this, but we'll order cabbage seeds. Just once, and now we shall dismiss her. Okay. Lots of workers going on here. Yeah, this market is already... Oh, wow, that was quick. Again, that was probably thanks to the sheer amount of laborers we essentially had available. Well, they're kind of virtual laborers, but still laborers. Okay, we still have 2 schools, right? We're at 30... No, we're at 19 students. And we're at 29... Okay, so if I reach, say, 30 to 35, I'll probably build another school. No, wait, I have 3 schools, don't I? Okay, so we're good. We're good. I was about to say I might need to build another school, but no, I don't. I absolutely don't. It's fine. I wonder if I should actually wipe those orchards every now and then. We have one for each thing, right? Peaches, plums, pecans, and cherries. Okay. Helm has become a student. That's wonderful. Okay. Yeah, so life has become quite pleasant in the Will again. Now that there is a lot of free living space after the starvation. That was actually a bad move on my side. I should have really seen that coming. But I'm happy we... Oh, well, what was that conger line doing? Where the hell are you all going? Oh, you're nomads. You're nomads. Nice. So we'll probably see nomads soon. Coming. I've never seen that, so I was kind of surprised. You coming to the city hall? There we go, nomads. 34. Let's say yes. Most of them are now homeless, which is something I did account for. Okay, we need homes here. And because I don't want to repeat my last mistakes, I'm going to build a market first. Like this. Wait, if I do it here... I'm going to build a road first. I'm trying to line this up so it doesn't annoy me too much. I don't know if markets will also directly supply from farms, but we might see sooner or later. Now, I want a... For some reason my mouse is not that responsive. Okay. I have to zoom in here. The rain really doesn't help the vision in this place. Okay, I want the roads to go like this. And this. And I don't actually need this road. This road needs to go. Okay, move some paper away. I have a stack of paper here for some reason. Okay. Now, we don't have that much stone. But we have people who can work in a quarry again. Which is lovely. So let's actually do that. Well, stone cutters. We need more stone, so we need stone cutters. 15 should do. I'll build some houses around that. So those people will mostly become farmers. And herdsmen and that. Okay. We are getting a bit short on the various resources again. I'll probably sort that out next winter. So we'll probably expand in that direction so we can wipe all this area clean. I'm going to leave those there. They will probably escape to a more wild area, so I hope they will all migrate to this place, where they can be shot down, for the most part. We need more wool. We really need more wool. So I hope this will happen. There goes the countdown, so this episode is actually already over. It felt kind of quick. I mean, it probably wasn't, but it felt, it certainly felt quick. Also, let's see how many of those nomads were educated. We got 34 people, and we have an overview of 80% educated. Now, I wish it was broken down into numbers, like so many uneducated people. On the other hand, the children won't be that much of a deal because they will become educated sooner or later. Anyway, I'm going to break off the episode here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!